let me see. And then the more I wore them, the better they got. And now nobody could even borrow my Birkenstock because they're the DNA to my foot, my left foot and my right foot are not the same as we all experience. And that's what we're gonna dive into when we talk about the Arizona, but this is going to be the platform version. So you'll notice that on the side here, there's a little bit of a platform, probably about an inch, would you say?
Yep.
And that gives you an inch more height. But then you have that double band design. This one is white, okay? So you're seeing it in your classic true white. Notice the enamel is white enamel on the buckle. Those are real working buckles. But look at the brand new eggshell. She's creamy and she's dreamy, and you probably don't have it because she's one of the newest shades. So that's available. Classic black, you can't go wrong with. Look at that platform's also in black with that outsole that we've talked about. And then even the touch of the hardware and the buckles has a little bit of a sheen, so we love that. And then we also have it for you in mocha.
Yes.
Mocha's the color that I got last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was one of the ones I didn't have.
And truly an iconic color for Birkenstock. I believe this color was on my older daughter's Christmas list. She wanted a pair of Arizonas in this color, and she's 15. So again, how timeless and how ageless are Birkenstocks. One of my favorite games to play when we travel is to look at people's feet and count the Birkenstocks. My kids think it's a little bit ick because I'm looking at people's feet, but I think it's fun. I think it's fun. It's a fun road trip or airplane game, you know, when you go inside their gas stations or you go to the airport, because so many people know that Birkenstocks are amazing to travel in. We're loving these. This is a Papilio by Birkenstock. It is a true Birkenstock. It's just the Papilio, we actually play with fashion a little bit more, and we play with giving you height. So this is a platform that gives you that extra inch of height. I was reading the reviews. I know a lot of you appreciate that extra height, just giving you a little bit of a lift. What's so great about this is actually a new and improved that we brought out last year. And we actually have these flex grooves that are in the bottom. So it gives you a little bit more movement, and it doesn't feel quite like you're just walking on a brick, which a lot of platforms can feel like. It also has a wider heel base, so that helps you with stability as well. And then the toe is actually angled a little bit so that it helps with your walking pattern. So it has a more natural walking pattern for you. And then of course it's a traditional Birkenstock, so it's going to mold to the bottom of your feet. And I'm so glad, Valerie, you brought up the point that you don't share your Birkenstocks.
No.
So there's a little wiggle room with the EVAs, right?
Sure.
I still wouldn't recommend you share them because they might get stolen. People like them so much they'll just take them. But with your traditional Birkenstocks, don't share them, because what will happen is the more other people wear them, it's going to confuse the footbed. And instead of molding to your foot, you're gonna have new curves, new support for other people's feet that doesn't give you that proper alignment. So this is your permission to be selfish and to tell people, no, do not put my Birkenstocks on because you're gonna mess it up. You're gonna mess up the investment. So the magic behind that is that cork and latex center. And I think we have a graphic on the layers. We can kind of go through really what makes the entire footbed work. So you start with the EVA outsole, which in this case is a larger platform, there's an inch of it. And then we have that layer of jute that's really helping hold all the pieces together. And between the two layers of jute, you're gonna have the cork and latex center of the contour footbed. And then on top of that, you have that suede sock lining, which to me is a signature tactile feel for Birkenstocks. You know a Birkenstock when you slip your foot into it because you know the feeling of that suede sock lining. It is amazing. It feels just silky and warm and just really lovely. And because it is a natural product too, it dries faster, he keeps your foot dry and warm, and we just love that. And the more that you wear your Birkenstocks, what will happen is there's a little bit of a break-in period. You're not gonna wanna wear them for 8 hours the very first time that you get them. You wanna get them, adjust the straps according to where your foot width is, and then wear them for an hour or two each day until you get through, 5 to 7 days. Then you can wear them for a full day, because at that point, the heat from your foot, the weight from your body will start to interact with that cork and latex center, and it'll start to mold to the bottom of your foot, really mirroring and supporting you from the ground up.
And that's such a great piece of advice, and I think that that's why the 30 days are really nice, because you can really wear them now, start breaking them in, and they just get better. It's like that fine, exquisite, like leather handbag that the more you wear it, the softer it is, the more malleable it is. I love this brand new eggshell color. The outsole's white, so you still get that nice kind of subtle contrast. Very luxe. The eggshell color is like that whisper of wealth. It's super high-end materials, and it's everything we love about Birkenstock with just a little bit more lift. That's where we get the platform on this Papilio. That double band design, those are real working sturdy buckles. They're adjustable, but quite frankly, once you set them, you can forget them because you've got the DNA of that great footbed. So you're using that toe bar to grip. I also feel that that kind of helps the way my legs and my feet feel throughout the day. And that's just an added benefit. Also note that you can open these completely wide up and actually see that footbed that we keep describing. You can see that toe bar, you can see the points of the arch support, and then when you're ready to set your Birkenstocks, all you do is buckle them. So here it is in the black. Notice that really pretty soft sheen on the buckle. That's a nice added touch. And then the outsole is also black. The white is this is the perfect time to get yourself a white sandal. But I am really loving this eggshell. I'm not gonna lie, this new color is exquisite. $24 gets it home. Eggshell is most popular and now becoming the most limited. We only get a handful of these, you guys. We're not able to get tens of thousands because we have flex pay and free shipping and handling. We'd be taking too much of the business away from all the stores, quite frankly. So if you want to try it, here's your great size chart. It's really easy. You find your US size and then you go right over and that's your Birkenstock size. So I'm a 5'5½", so I always buy the size 36 and it never does me wrong.
Yep.
The Mocha was the one that I got last year and it's a perfect medium brown, right? And I love that it has a little bit more of that like aged coppery hardware on it.
Yes, it does. It has a little patina to it. It also has a little bit of a texture to the
It almost feels pebbled.
color. Yeah, like a little pebbling. And I was gonna show the inside as well, so you can see it's lined with this really lovely, soft, warm felt. The thing is, when we talk about break-in, there's no break-in when it comes to the straps. Nothing's going to dig in or burn you. Again, you adjust this to your comfort level. So the only break-in is just really getting it to mold to your foot. They feel super comfortable going in though. It's not the type of thing you're gonna get like a blister or anything like that. It's just the molding to your foot is really key to the comfort of the shoe and the support and alignment. But look at that, you can just adjust it. When you travel, I think this is great because your feet swell sometimes on those international flights. So I love having my Birks for that because then I just will adjust the strap to wherever my foot is feeling at the time.
And you could wear socks.
Yes. Yeah, which is key on a plane.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's not let the dogs out on a plane.
She's a travel expert, so she knows. She's got all the tips and tricks.
We don't want any toes. We don't want any toes.
I know, I know. Here's what, I just love the height on this one. If you like the Arizona, if you like that two-band style, you like the slide, but maybe you don't have it in with the platform design, this is your perfect opportunity to do it in the brand new colors. Early in the season, it is the end of February, but guess what? Warmer months are ahead. $24 gets us home. You get to pay it off on any major credit card that you have. Let us ship it to your door for free shipping and handling, and you have 30 days to try them out. And this is a brand that's been around for 250 years. So Birkenstock knows what they are doing. Now we've talked about EVA, we've talked about Arizona and platform and eggshell and all the great things. Oh, and by the way, I'm wearing these.
Yes.
By the way, sorry.
Oh, you have the platforms on.
I have the platform on because I'm 5'1", so
right.
I need all of the help.